Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
The confidential reasons for the appearance of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. In this chapter of the epic Caitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has stressed that Lord Chaitanya appeared for three principal purposes of his own. The first purpose was to relish the position of Srimati Radharani, who is the prime reciprocator of transcendental love of Sri Krishna. The first purpose or reason was to relish the position of Srimati Radharani, who is the prime reciprocator of transcendental love of Sri Krishna.
What is meaning?
So the first reason why Lord Chaitanya appeared in this world was to relish, taste, feel, experience the position of Srimati Radharani, because she is the first one, the one who really tastes Krishna's transcendental love.
You see, this is conjugal love. The reason how Mahaprabhu appeared for what? For giving what is the highest thing, and this highest, keep it here. This highest thing is conjugal love.
Exchange between Radha and Krishna from perspective of Radharani.
Keep it here.
I'm sorry, Gurudev, concentrate here. Right.
There's no line. There's no wire. There's no wire. His box is empty. No connected. What is it? Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
No need to If the first reason is this, the how conjugal love goes, that you can see. Now you will say, why he comes for this? That to research. If you research sometime this, why this was the only highest reason for him, first reason? Why conjugal love? And how I can see this? So Mahaprabhu, why give Manjari Bhav, spiritual body to test that? Because not possible to test in physical body. Now you come back to the life of Jesus. He also gave love. His love was motherly love, fatherly love, first father love.
Son to father.
Son and father. Second love, mother and son. That's love, Vatsalya. Fatherly love is big, very important there. And you want to know Jesus, How you will know without that practice? If you have no loving feelings, you cannot understand. Jesus is far from you. With ritual, it's not possible to understand. If you want to understand, you have to take one mood of motherly son love, like a son and father love or son and mother love. In European world, who is important? Jesus is very important. Why? Why not Father is important? God is not important. All they talk about Jesus, but nobody talk about God. They say God, but they don't want to know God. They talk about Jesus. Right or not? And they don't want to know more about God also, in person. And go to South America, they are from South America. The mother love is more important. Mother Mary is more important than Jesus. Why? Why Mother Mary important than Jesus? Are he is the son. Mother is taking care of us. So why? And where went God? Secondary. So love is the primary. That Jesus is primary because he is in the love of his Father. Try to understand what I want to say. Love is important. By the way of love you can reach to the Father. By way of motherly love you can understand his Son and his Father. This is the way. Love is the way. But it was hiding and confidential and not very important in other times, before times. But now Mahaprabhu, Caitanya wants to bring, and the first reason to do the conjugal love. Conjugal love was in one bedroom. Why you will go out to share with others? You go and close the door, nobody will disturb you. This is conjugal love. But why Mahaprabhu come to give that conjugal love to us? Why? And this is the first reason for of his coming. Because he is the radisher and who is giving, and one is who is enjoying, both inside the Caitanya. Giver is also there and enjoyer is also there. So both are one place living. So how giver is giving and enjoyer is taking, both are radicing, sharing that. That is Caitanya. And that has to be in research of our life, how to go deep to understand more. It was never happened before. Never happened before. And in this Ghora Kali Yuga, where all the hardest and bad times, only our mind is material. We are totally involved in material enjoyment. And this time, Caitanya comes to give this. We are already doing lusty for material. And he wants to bring to conjugal love. It's not a thing to research.
He wants to give us the higher taste.
He wants to give the higher taste. And the higher taste is the conjugal love. In all love, there is the highest taste is the conjugal. Where lovers have no any privacy. If they have privacy, they want to keep privacy, then they cannot do conjugal. Mother and son, the mother has to keep privacy. Daughter and mother, they have to keep privacy. And friend has to keep privacy. But one place you cannot cover yourself, you cannot hide yourself, you cannot keep privacy. That is conjugal. Material way, if you see, is the higher taste. In all love, material is the conjugal love is the highest. And you want to go more higher taste, he said there is one way. Higher taste, if you want to come out from this material body to your jiva body, soul body. That is also higher. You are living in material body, right? This is material body. And one is a spiritual body. We know without Father Davila also say that is also exists. Is also exists. Right? Material body everybody knows, but one Father,
One more higher.
higher Father from he belongs, his Guru. He said not this only exists. Inside this there is a spiritual body, soul. You are a yogi. Annamaya Kosh. Annamaya Kosh. And the last layer of Kosh, Anandamaya Kosh. This is Anandamaya Kosh. And also, this name is Pranamaya Kosh. Pranamaya Kosh. This Pran is the Jiva, soul. Both is the body. So, if you want to do feel this love, you come from Annamaya Kosh to the Anandamaya Kosh. Then you will get the Ananda. Only this has to do. This is a spiritual life. Nothing more. You read the scriptures that you don't understand. This is to do from your Annamaya Kosh how you will move by your bhajan and sadhana or meditation to the pranamaya course, anandamaya course, in your living soul consciousness. Course means body. Annamaya course is the body. Pranamaya course and anandamaya course is also body. Course means body. And annamaya course after, what is that?
Food.
Huh?
Food. Food. Body. Ana.
Stool body, na?
Ana. Man.
Manumaya. That manumaya is subtle body. One is gross body, one is subtle body. So you imagine you are sleeping, you are dreaming. What body is working?
Man.
Subtle body start working. And that time what is happening? Sleeping.
Dreaming.
This body is sleeping, annamaya course. And that body start working. You think I am working, doing everything. Right? Similarly, when I go to the Anandamaya course, then he starts sleeping. And he active. And when I live in Anandamaya course, then he is sleeping. And this is action. Both cannot be active. So what is divine? What is the highest? When I move from the Annamaya course to highest place. That is the highest. And the first advice, if you want to go for highest, first you have to come from lower to highest. You understand or not? You are sitting in lower place and you want to go to higher place. Means you have no desire. If you have a desire, you will move from lower to higher place. Right or not? Agree or not?
Yes.
I say I will not leave my lower place and I want to taste higher things. Then I have no greed. And for this, you need only greed, no qualification. Foolish can understand. The fool, uneducated person can understand. If I have no greed to reach here, I will never reach. I need desire to move here, then I will go. Like he is living in Ecuador. If he has no desire to come Vrindavan, how he can come here? So this way, if I have a desire to go from flat, lower stage to higher stage, only greed can bring you. No qualification required. Simple. What qualification you need?
Desire.
Desire. Desire. And when you come here, then everything becomes divine because you are living in divine consciousness. Pranamaya course. Everything is a divine and direct. And from here, you have to come here and you have no taste and knowledge of here. You will never go, you will try to go from here to direct to him. It will never possible. You cannot go to divine without divine. You want to go to divine, you have to come to divine to reach to divine. My greed is to develop knowledge. If I develop knowledge for what? For this black box, material body. I want to be a yogi. For what? For black body. But I want to be a realized person. Then you have to come here to realize. There is no other way to realize from here. This is my covering. If I want to self-realize, I have to move for the divine place. Then I will realize myself. But this greed is very difficult. You see, I show you life of Jesus. He was living, he had a material body, right? But why he accepted him like a son? He said, I'm a son. Why son? He has many relations, but he says son. Because he identifies himself as a son. That is his pranamaya course, anandamaya course. He always stays in the anandamaya course to direct connection with him. And he talks, when he wants to talk, he goes to the mountain to talk. Because he is related, connected. Now come
Maharaj, also in the life of Jesus, in the life of Jesus, the difference from the Old Testament and from the past tradition is the same of the Vedas. In the Vedas we have only Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. No bhakti, no love.
yeah.
You find that after. In the life of Jesus, similar in the past, the relation before was only to the law. Was like law, code of conduct, rules and regulations. Like before Christ, Maharaj, what I say, the religion was like similar to the Vedas. We only find Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. No bhakti, no love. So before Christ, all religion was more in the rules and regulation, only rules, regulation, only a code of conduct, not really love. So when Jesus is doing this relation of son, before people can't call God. They are not allowed to even say the name Yahweh, Yod Jehovah. They cannot pronounce. Only the priest. People can have no relation. They need someone in between. But Jesus, he said, no, we are son of God. We are He is beloved. And the word that Jesus uses is different because it's not even father. Abba, which is more intimate, like saying like Babaji, like Babu, like very dear, no? like
a papa.
Yeah, like Papa. Like it's like this. So it's really intimate relation of love, intimacy, and the difference is finding, as you say, this swarupa, this his knowledge.
This was physical, not form. It was the real form of the soul.
Yes.
Annamaya course, no, pranamaya course, anandamaya course. So he was in ecstasy.
Yes. So I wanted to remember this, that what he manifests is this loving relationship with God. Loving relationship, not with faraway God, with Papa. Loving relationship is different. Thank you.
So this meaning of the Pranamaya Kosh, Anandamaya Kosh. Why he is like a madman? Because he was living in his real identification of the soul. Why we are suffering? Because we agree with material body. We have an idea that there is some spiritual body exists. We only identify up to Atma. So, but the body is actually the force means body, right or not?
It means like a covering.
Covering layers of the body. So, what I want to say, Suniti, what you do that is can you take it?
Yes.
Like, there is a board, mainly swing down.
Yes.
So, of the so that is spiritual body identification is important to develop in spiritual life. We want to try to develop my spiritual life with the material body. You understand it's possible? It can be possible. With material identification, you can reach to the divine.
Impossible.
Huh?
Impossible.
So it takes 30 years, but nothing reached. No. From there, the board, switch bar, means the individual connection.
They are all uploaded. It looks like they are all okay.
Only move and then it will come. No, not here. Here. So this is the only divine connection can possible with this stage of consciousness.
Now becoming less.
Otherwise,
Can you open this light?
Maybe
Small light.
it's just a contact.
Small light. You can open small light.
Who reaches? It's open.
All lights are open.
Just move it a little bit. I think that's You get it? Okay, we have to check everything and then we go step by step and then we know what
Or
it
we
is.
all put our phones. like
Anyway, we can listen you good. If
We can listen.
you can listen.
Yeah.
That's amplifier is
So
working.
that, if you want to go to the higher test, you have to go to the higher place. If you want to be in lower test, you have to test. You have experience of lower test. Right or not? With the material body.
Yes.
If you want to go to the higher test, you have to move for the higher test. Simple.
Gurudev,
Ah.
now I ask Satyanandanaji, all electricity is gone in Mandir now.
My God.
Yes, solar also all gone.
So higher test can only possible with the higher place. And you see what study it requires for that. Once you understand, and you have to agree to move there. Right or not?
Right.
Or you need some qualification for that.
No, only greed.
Only clean and decide.
Naran Maharaj is greed, no need qualification. Your only greed will go there. Right or not?
Yes.
Huh? Dayananda?
Yes. Yes, Gurudev.
That greed has to improve. That's it, a spiritual life. To move from here to there, this is the only need.
Make Boro or Steve.
This is the hardest, higher place. Start living there.
Without greed, no need. Huh? Is it?
This is Kishori Maharaj.
Very should, yeah, very should.
Hard test. And that needs only greed. So read now.
The first purpose of Lord Chaitanya's appearance was to relish the position of Srimati Radharani, who is the prime reciprocator of transcendental love of Sri Krishna.
Needs some line. Or not.
No, this is the second sentence. The first sentence is, in this chapter of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has stressed that Lord Chaitanya appeared for three principal purposes. The first purpose was to relish the position of Srimati Radharani, who is the prime reciprocator of transcendental love of Sri Krishna.
So, Krishna is receiving love from Radha. And that was his first purpose, to say that, to understand this. If you want to go in the way of love, then what you have to do? What you need? Love of God. What we need? The God we need, not love we need. I was in America walking, then I see one church. And when I see that church, I try to read something is written. That was 3 words written there. One was the faith, then 4 words also. Faith, hope, love and God. Then I was thinking on the way, faith, if not there, then we are really hopeless. Our hopelessness comes when we lose the faith. So faith makes me hope. And then when the faith is confirmed, then hope is good. I am always hopeful. Then love will come inside. Means Radhika will faith in a spiritual master, a spiritual way, and then we become hopeful. And hope comes automatically full of love. And when you are full of love, what is there? Because love, without love, God cannot live. Show me the place where God is living without love. Show me any place in the world where without love God is living. So what we have to practice, not God. We are wrong way. So it takes 30 years. We have to develop faith, hope in love, hope and love in our life. This is to practice. We have to develop our faith, hope, full in life, and full of love. I don't want to take shelter out of love. I want to be in love. All circles. And this love is not other, that is goddess of love. That is goddess of love. Love has no many gods. To me, that this religion has a goddess of love is only Radhika. Right or not? And if you want to see the love of the God, then Radhika can show you. Because she is the love with the Krishna. With Krishna cannot show. But if you become the maidservant of Radhika, he can show. That was the confidential and very first region of Caitanya. I cannot become Radhika, but I can become Dasi of Radhika. So this is the path. Your question means how Manjari Bhav is coming, that is the first point of it. So how to become Radhika Dasi, servant of Radhika, to feed it.
So Gurudeva, can I say?
My teacher.
So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appear three reasons. First is Krishna want to know Radha's Mahima, Radha's glorification. God, Radha is love, great,
The greatness of her love.
greatness of love. So who knows the Radharani's greatness of love? That is Manjari. So just hearing, I feeling, oh, actually, who knows the,
Who knows it?
who knows the greatness of love or glorification of love? That is Manjari.
Very
They
nice.
are the closest.
Yes,
Most close.
because Manjari is most close. Someone who is very close person, they can know reality.
And Krishna knows or Manjari knows? Krishna also knows.
Yes,
And Manjari also.
yes. But Manjari knows more.
But Manjaris can say.
They can take.
Krishna will never say.
Yes. Yes.
The Manjaris will say because she wants more company to do that. Manjari will say and Krishna will avoid to say. Uddhav wants to know, but Krishna cannot say. He says, go and teach them.
Learn
But
from that.
Manjari will call you and say, this is the mercy of God. So, he also says that Manjari have to associate to know. The servants of Radhika is the Manjari, so you have to close with them to know.
And love is so strong. Faith can move mountains, but love can move universes.
Beautiful. Anyway, you see?
Kesha Baba say also, one Vaishnava can give to all universe, can go with him wherever he goes. Yeah.
One lover, Father Davila, he was in church, but other want to move him because he is bringing the new philosophy. Right or not? What new philosophy? To identifying the living soul. Means he wants to bring us in the divine way. But he never bothered this. He start preaching on that and he go on with that. Because without this consciousness, Anandamaya course, you cannot move further love. And you are right that who can share this? Radhika love is a Manjari. So Mahaprabhu is teaching this. The first reason for this.
You did? That is the point about Sanatana Rupa Siksha and Sanatana Siksha. Is this right?
That is different. You will see Sanatana.
Yes.
And the second reason, now you can
The second reason for his appearance was to understand the transcendental mellow of himself. Lord Krishna is all sweetness. Radharani's attraction for Krishna is sublime, and to experience
What is meaning of sublime?
divine.
High.
Higher. Means even the God, Krishna, what? Read the line.
Radharani's attraction for Krishna is...
No, first, Krishna.
The second reason for his appearance was to understand the transcendental mellow of himself.
Himself.
Lord Krishna is all sweetness.
He is a sweet.
Sweet chicken.
And Radharani's attraction for Krishna is sublime, and to experience that attraction and understand the transcendental sweetness of himself that only she tastes, he accepted the mentality of Radharani.
Sublime. And Krishna wants to taste that. Because he is a rasa, rasic sesha, not rasa. Raso vaisaha. But sublime means too big. Means too big means reservoir.
Unlimited.
Unlimited.
Always increasing.
Like a bee is going to the bird because of honey and take and fly. This is Krishna like a bee coming to the fly, as a bee to the flower. Because this sublime means reservoir is endless. It's not that little drop is there after finish. You see, go to Radha Kunda. From Radha Kunda, water is going to Shampoo. Means the Kunda of Sham is feeling by Radha Kunda. Means the love of Radha is so sublime that he feels also to do. That is Radha Kunda and Sham. Reservoir of love she is. And radicture of love is a Krishna. And I want to go in the mood of Raga Bhakti, loving without her.
No possible.
Possible. Then it will be Old Testament. Vaidhi Bhakti. What you leave and change yourself for what? For Raga Bhakti, loving it.
The Vaidhi Bhaktis say
that Shyama Kunda fits Radha Kunda.
Really?
Yes, so they need to see that.
So you mean theoretically?
They
yes.
don't understand this. In the name of God, everything.
What could it?
In the name of God.
Nothing is possible in the name of God.
Go on. Third one.
The third reason that Lord Caitanya appeared was to enjoy the bliss tasted by Radharani. The Lord thought that undoubtedly Radharani enjoyed his company, and he enjoyed the company of Radharani, but the exchange of the transcendental mellow between the spiritual couple was more pleasing to Srimati Radharani than to Krishna. Radharani felt more transcendental pleasure in the company of Krishna than he could understand without taking her position.
You see, no position. Why to take that position? Then how I will run it? Radicture is also important. A giving person is also important.
Only giving.
If the giver is not there, what radicture will do?
Empty. Wait.
Giver makes so happy to the radicure because he gives unconditionally.
My Gurudev Shri Narayan Maharaj used to say, without Radhika, Krishna is Nirvishesha Brahman.
You cannot say the name of the God. You cannot identify it.
Yeah. It becomes formless even.
Homeless,
Beggar.
Beggar.
beggar, and no any relation. He is very vichara. because he has no place.
No, I don't
Now, again, you see, it comes the Manjari Bhav. Only Radhika's importance is the favor. And a Radhika maid servant can say about Radhika how to do it. And they are so balanced and so tolerant, 24/7 to think only about love, no outcome. You don't know when the bee will come. Flower never knows. But they are preparing honey or not. When it will come, I am ready to give. But Manjari said, no. You don't become flower, you become birds. When the birds means not honey is there, but they are looking and enjoying. When the bee comes to see the flower to take honey, the birds dancing. Because they have same feeling what the honey, when the bee comes to fetch the honey from the flower. She dance. This is the magic. Right? Because same feelings. Give mine.
I want to ask something. The spiritual body that we have follow us to life, only construism.
Again?
I am curious. I'm not sure. Or our spiritual body constantly follow us life to life, or we must construct our spiritual body.
A spiritual body is the final goal of our again coming in the life. The soul takes body, and when soul decides to become Radhika Dasi, then she always stays with Radhika. When soul don't know what to do now, then again go in the body. When soul knows that I will never leave my Radhika, lotus feet, Nitya Leela Pravist, why we say? Because by this, when I am living this material body, I enter in the service. So in the service when I enter, why I will take the material body again? I don't want to leave that. My life taking and dying is no meaning for me. My work is done. In this life is over. I got my place to go back. We are going again back in the body to improve myself. So many lives we take the birth and death, but we forget to do this work with the material body influence. But when I decide and I do, and I reach to that position, then when we not come and go. It's over, finished. Right? Yes?
Yes. So,
I remember one time you said that different people have different goals of life. Like, for example, somebody wants to really connect with Jesus or Maria. So then for him it would be...
All they will go where they are connected and they are trying to go. They will go there.
And they also
And
develop...
yes, they will go. Somebody is connected to Shiva, they will go to Shiva Lok. They are connected to Jesus Lok, they will go to Jesus Lok. They are connected to Mother Mary, they will go to that Lok. But who is not doing this? They have to come again in the body and go in the soul.
And they also have to develop a spiritual body to go to be with Jesus or Shiva.
100%. I say you one story. I was in America and I went to one funeral and it was Muslim origin. One child was there in funeral. So they are talking, the priest is talking in Hindi. And what they thought, I understand very clearly. They say in Hindi, in Urdu and Hindi is the same. So they say, today, oh my Savior, I become pure and young as a sweet girl. And I'm coming to marriage with you. As a groom, you are my groom. They are praying in the church. What is this? My spiritual soul is going to you as a young girl to marry with you. As that you are my groom and I am your bride. And this was the boy. What is this? This is Manjari Bhav. Sati also? What is Bhav? But I see Manjari because there is Manjari Bhav. I say it's a groom and bride. Marriage means Sati Bhav. Right. But it was that. Something is connecting. Sati Bhav, you are right.
Some semblance, huh?
Example.
So Swakiya, Swagata.
Swakiya, daughter, maybe more refined. That time I was not refined. So I think that is something girl and boy marriage. But Manjari will never desire to go to marriage. They want to be always in service of others. You see, your daughter, small baby, is not small. It's grown up more than me. You see, yes, that time my bhav was this. So I calculate like that. But he is so fixed, you can imagine how it can become such a mighty because he bhav. You see, yeah.
But so is your
I enjoy
all understand.
This is the living. When you start living, you can imagine your baby, so naughty baby becomes so intelligent now in his spiritual life. You become tired with her and now you are very happy with her. She is not listening that time. Now she is so respected. All Radha Rani Krishna. You can imagine what she is doing in her age, I cannot do. This is born in the Vaishnava family, the must is this. This is the blessing of mother and father. She wants to run away, but she come back in real way. That she tried to find out his way, but she finds the best way. Right? You agree? So fixed asthai.
Yes.
This say asthai. Understand, Baba? To you I am telling, not others. Yes.
I feel it.
Radhe Radhe. Beautiful. Right?
Yes.
You understand the reason of Caitanya Mahaprabhu appearance? And there is in the other place say, the only reason was the name Prasad. You stop her to chant. Well, she can chant. Why not Radha can chant for Krishna? And why not Krishna can chant the name of Radhika? Because of the love, there is no other reason. Is automatic coming the name of lover, beloved. Beloved only can live with the name of lover. How she will live without love beloved and no lover name? Only to rely. You see the japa, they are the lovers. I never say promises and this and that. Lover promise? I mean, lover has no promise. No need.
That's right.
My love is less, my chanting is less. My love will increase, my chanting will increase. Right or not?
Yeah.
What is the reason of that? I have to increase, no need ashamed with that. You are only missing that love to increase the chanting, you cannot live. One of my disciples, Kanai, he wants to do with japa everything. I said, leave the japa to do something. Why you are always chanting, always chanting? And you want to do everything with chanting? Yes. Then you keep out and I said, love is intense. How you can say to leave it? Leave it, but you cannot leave it. That is love. And you press to do something, it will never happen. And when you are in love, it will happen. You sleep, go to toilet, take a bath, then there will not leaving you because you are in love with that person. You are mad with that. But how you can leave? One moment you see, you become happy. One name you remember, you feel together. Understand, my dear brother? Yeah. Thank you.
Aarti Guruji. Jai Guru.
Jai Jai Sri Radha.
Without understanding love, You cannot understand the second reason why we come to give this prachar of the name. Prachar of the not name, prachar of the love. That is the prachar. To give this love prachar that everybody in name.
Therefore, Gurudeva,
Yeah.
whenever, yeah, I want to say it a little bit. Is it okay?
Here, mine.
So therefore, Mahaprabhu travel from Jagannath Puri to Vrindavan. Whenever you go, people follow Mahaprabhu. Sometimes 1,000, 100,000 become crazy chanting holy name. That's
Yes.
That area become vibrant.
yeah.
Animals.
Animals.
Yes.
Sharikanda.
Jarikanda, tigers and
You want to vibrate whole area with inside. Touch become vibrant. You see the Prabhupada, when he going out, where he went, all the land become vibrant. Because it was touch of Mahaprabhu to Prabhupada. And Prabhupada touch become this vibration inside you. And then this vibration will go more on and on. Right?
Radhe Radhe Go.